All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Where are we? Aya, what's going on? Welcome back, everyone. Got a big day today. Very big day today. I've given gold buys 2 chances today, which we'll have a look at as well. We do have we got pound CPI 7 a.m. this morning as well in about an hour, and then tonight, very late tonight, 7 p.m. London time, we have FOMC, which is going to be very big. Biggest final news event of the year for gold. So we do have to be a little bit careful in London. We've got to be a little bit careful in London. Good morning, brother. Good morning, man. What's going on here? Let me bring this across. There we go. There we go. Chat's not working today. All good. Yeah, I've given gold 2 chances of buys today. I'm about to get break even on this second one. I gave some gold buys a chance around here and got out at break even once the candle closed doji. Then you had the nice push up. And I just gave gold buys another chance here. Once we came down, grabbed these lows, broke above, grabbed 15-minute lows here, took it from here to here. It looks like I'm about to get break even here as well. Now the reason that I am looking for these longs today on gold, you guys on Zoom probably already know, the whole reason we're looking for these longs is obviously gold has been very bearish. It's been a beautiful bearish push. The whole reason I'm looking for longs is just to get a pullback of this trend line. You kind of see we grabbed it a little bit in Asia, but we didn't really grab, you know, anything significant. Anyone who's short on a third touch of a trend line, even if they shorted from here, they would still be in this trade. Like they're probably in something like that. So I'm trying to get these buys up into there. Have I been taken out? Oh yeah, I've already been taken out here on gold. I've been taken out there on gold. It's a little bit aggressive to be buying gold, you know, given that we have been so bearish, which is what I've kind of been understanding today. But for downside on gold, I'm a little bit cautious with downside because we just have so much noise to the left. We've got so much noise to the left here on gold. Let me just make sure everyone's in here. But if we take a look at this 4 hour, this current 4 hour hasn't really closed too bad. It's closed kind of quite nice. You can see we kind of come down. We've grabbed some 4 hour lows. We're holding some support again. And we're trying to just see if we can get this squeeze higher. You know, at least to come up and re-grab this previous 4 hour high. And then potentially back up into here. So to me, this 4 hour on gold does still look nice. Even this hourly, you know, you do still have a nice hourly morning star here. Could we be looking for more longs to come up and re-grab at least previous hourly high, retest into 2650? I think so, personally. I think so. The only thing I was skeptical of is, you know, we do have this sort of head and shoulders forming here as well. Hey Nathan, what's going on, man? We do have this head and shoulders. It's the only thing that was kind of stopping this trade. But we do also have a big one down here as well. We got quite a lot, which means it's a little bit of a range. But I do still like these buys, and I am open to giving this a second chance soon. I do like these buys. I don't like any real downside on gold. I just don't really have any targets. These are the Asia lows that we spoke about. We came back down, re-grabbed the lows, had this nice little bounce here. So if we can start closing back bullish on the 15, you know, break even point here, we're trying to see if we can squeeze this higher. On the buys I did take, I think I hit just about 30 or just less than 30. But it was not worth securing because my targets are much higher. So let's see, we still could get some opportunities here. The top step sale, man, is just it's the ongoing sale now. Hey Aaron, hey man, what's going on? Morning Brad. What's going on, man? But we can even see on the daily on gold, it's very tough. It's in a very, very tough area. You know, we're at resistance, we're right at support. That's why you're kind of getting this messy price action, like pretty much what we unfortunately had for most of the retreat in this big range. Just in daily was doing absolutely nothing, and kind of doing the same. My spread on gold right now is like one tick on that trade I took a second ago, man. Only one. On an FX account, let's have a look. What is it? 2. I got 2 right now, man. 2. I got 2. Yeah, I just said that. I'm looking at the chat. I just answered your question. You had to redeem the top step discount. I told you it's the ongoing discount. I already said that. Yeah, weekly lows do look very nice, man. Yeah, weekly lows look very nice. I still like them. I was looking at that as well. It looks nice. You know, you've grabbed all the highs, even from where we are now, back down. You know, still like 180 ticks, which I would love to short into overall. I just don't think we'll get that before FOMC. But yeah, I do really like them lows. Like the stream text. Yeah, good man. Yeah, I was here watching it anyway, so I was like, we may as well jump on, see what London does today. And you know, recently there has been some moves around this 6 a.m. time, so it could be worth watching. Let's have a look. Which broker you use in capital letters? Literally Google brokers in my country and just pick one that has good reviews. It's very simple. It's incredibly simple. Just do some research. Go on this thing called Google, type it in, see the reviews, and give it a try. Crazy, isn't it? It's not difficult. Yeah, there you go. I see Marcus Blue, Marcus Frankie. There you go. Good man. They're both good. I have used both. This is Audi looking on gold. 4 hour. Yeah, for buys, for sells, I do like the sells, man. I like the sells for a bigger play down on gold. But just with the way this 4 hour is holding some big support here, I don't really have any 4 hour targets. You know, like this 4 hour, although it looks like you're pushing down now, we're almost selling right at support, major 4 hour support. Like all of this, it's kind of hard to draw it. Even, you know, if we look at the daily, it's kind of really tough, but the daily's like right at daily support as well without grabbing any of these previous highs. That's why I just like this, just for a little pullback. I like the overall sales down into here, back down to 2600. But I do like this bounce from this daily support first, just to come up and grab some highs. Yeah, we don't really want to stand on support, man, exactly. You know, unless we start maybe breaking back below here, we could consider some, maybe to come back down into this region. But, you know, even on an intraday, if we just adjust these levels a little bit, you know, we have support right here. So it's like if we sell here, you know, we got to manage our trade at like 20 ticks. It's like you're shorting right into support, which is, it's pretty risky, and there's no real liquidity. Like you see here, you've came down, you've liquidated the lows here, liquidated the lows, held support. That's why I just like this for just a little bit of a pullback. I like this for a little bit of a pullback, but overall, yeah, overall I am bearish on gold. I think we're just due a little correction higher. Come and grab some of this trend line as well, man. That's what I'm thinking. Hey Nate, what's going on, man? So if the 15, you know, if the 15 can re-fake out, maybe back above here, hourly can flip, I will give longs a second chance again. Third chance, I should say. Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, although this is a, this is a nice head and shoulders. If I had a better target, I'd be looking to sell it. Yeah, I got break even, man. I've had 2 break evens today on gold buys. I had one here earlier, and then again here. It was looking good. Yeah, the only way I would short head and shoulders is if we hadn't already grabbed these lows. I would short into these lows, but because we've actually we've grabbed these lows, start to close back above. Yeah, I just don't have any targets just yet. But we can kind of see, like, there is a, if we delete all this off for a second, where was this other one that I was looking at? Kind of here, it's a little bit, messy, but this is still potentially one as well. Unless maybe the hourly fakes out and closes aggressively, then great, I'd maybe sell more so towards 8 to 9 a.m. London time. But we do have to remember, we do have some big news today. We do have some big news. Pound CPI, FOMC. And we're in a little bit of a range. A little bit of range. Thank you for explaining. Yeah, of course, man. No worries. Nah, I mean, technically, yeah, that's how you're supposed to trade them, Brian. But to be honest, I'm in much before that. I'm in at the left shoulder, and I'm already out at the neckline. Kind of trying to. I personally prefer to trade into the neckline if we hadn't already grabbed the lows. But the way you're supposed to trade head and shoulders is, yeah, wait for the neckline to break and then measure this move, and that's how much you should get down. But for me personally, I get much better risk rewards and probability shorting it around the actual. Around the left shoulder. So if you can spot that it's head and shoulders before it plays out, then as soon as you get into the neckline, you're already pretty much in and out. That's how I like to trade them. But yeah, technically the way that most retailers probably try and short them is, yeah, waiting for it to break the neckline, then trying to short. I prefer to be in before then though. 4 hour, how long? 20 minutes, only 20 minutes into this 4 hour. I would need to see, yeah, if I was gonna sell gold, yeah, personally I'd have to see a decent closure back below here. And still, do I have anything to really target? Let's see. Nah, not really. You can grab the 4 hour lows. Had that strong pushback higher. The only liquidity levels I do have to lows are all the way down here. I just don't see any possibility where gold's going to have a 400 tick sell-off in London into these lows. Even still, I prefer more so something like this before then. Seeing that big push? Hey, big dog. Hey man, what's going on? So if we can start to find some support, longs are nice because longs at least we have, some upside targets where we're kind of trading into the trend line, trading into where most people are trying to jump in shorts. But it's a tough area on gold, a very, very tough area. So we've got to be a little bit more cautious today. The weather here has been absolutely insane today. It's been crazy rain today. What's the weather for the rest of the week? Sunny, nice. And your office is good, thank you, man. Your office is good. I got a video coming soon of it. But it's good, man. It's a nice space. We're getting there slowly, as you can see. But it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's just nice having somewhere separate, man. Nice to have somewhere separate outside of the house. 15. Yeah, 15 is looking all right. Trying to find that support. Want to make some Christmas money. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We've got some Christmas money coming. We'll get some Christmas money today, that's for sure. But I haven't had any Christmas money just yet today. 2 break even so far. I think we can get some Christmas money here today, though. Yeah, looks right. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, it's a good spot. It's a good spot. Nah, I'm at a different one, an actual physical place now, Ryan. Pretty cool, man. Different place outside the house. Fib levels, yeah, it's funny. So I used to always trade fib levels, man. When I was swing trading, I used to always use fibs. Use Fibonacci all the time, man. I haven't used it in a while, but for a swing perspective, yeah, I used to always look at the fibs. 71 was my golden level. Because a lot of people used to try and short 61 and put their stop loss just in the middle between 61 and 78. So I found that to be a nice sweet spot. Strat is the best. Thank you, man. That's what we like to hear. Let's see if this if we can get this Audi flip on gold. I think it's worth a shot. I got the buys yesterday, man. Around here. Asia buyers. Asia buyers, and then we called some Asia, pullback. New York pullbacks and then more sells. But me personally, I just took the Asia buys. They're really nice. The reason the Asia buys was so nice is because we had clear targets, beautiful clear targets, and a clear liquidity grab for entry and a breakout as well. So I had my level. It looks pretty messy now, but we had this nice, beautiful liquidity grab here. And then we also closed below and straight back above and held it support, and I got long from somewhere around here. We just had this beautiful target up here. And the daily was, previous day closed doji right at level of support. Where are we? Let me go back. How do we go back? Here. Grabbed the lows, held support, closed bullish. I was like, cool, we could get a little bit of a pullback today. Didn't quite come up as high as I wanted, but I was already in and out before then, man. It was a nice little, about 50-ish ticks. I think I saw maybe 45-ish. I think I got a little bit lower than that. Came up to like 70 or something. Right, what are we up to, Goldie? What are we up to? Not quite finding support just yet. Caught that too, very nice. Yeah, good man, yeah. It was a lovely little bounce. And then today I've had 2 break even so far today. Break even here and a break even here. I am managing a little bit more aggressively today, just given that we do have FOMC today. How's NASDAQ looking? NASDAQ? Oh, it was yesterday. Look at that. So okay, any dip on it? Has the down started to find some support yet? I know the downs have been having a huge sell-off. Yeah, Dow's been having a huge sell-off. Oil still doesn't know. Oil doesn't know what the hell it's up to. How's this 30 looking on gold? Still pushing down. I had some alerts for some pullbacks on copper. Didn't quite give me the pullback, but there's enough from there. So as you broke it, you held it, you pushed lower. One of the guys on stream spotted that last week. It was a really, really nice push. What's that? Yeah, 100 and almost 200 ticks. It's huge. I haven't intraday traded copper in a while though. I haven't got a good intraday trade in a while. It's not been looking as clean as gold has to be on copper. I almost stopped watching it on an intraday basis actually. It's pretty simple though, Tego. We want closures below here for sells, and we want buys back above here for a pullback. I do prefer the range to the upside. I just don't like that, you know, once gold does break down and it comes into like, you know, all of this noise. I don't like that on gold. We still haven't grabbed that second touch there, have we now? Where's that trend line? So you got that trend line coming up there. And I've broken it, pulling back. Yeah, there's that area all the way down there. Still, it does have some room. Let's see, you're going to get 30 close in. It's going to close pretty bearish here by the looks of it. But bearish into what? Bearish into some major support. Had a bit of a chop day yesterday on in London, so I didn't trade London. I knew there wasn't really going to be anything of interest. Where's London? Say from about 5... How long did it take until? 5 until what? Say 11 as per London, about there. Little push down off third touch of a trend line with no top wick on an hourly. So there's no real opportunities in London yesterday on gold in here. You were bearish, bullish, and then bearish with no top wick. So it's like you almost couldn't even trust the shorts after that. So nothing really missed in London. Fifteen closing a little bit doji. What's Top Step saying? It's everyone on Top Step doing it. It's pretty 50-50 right now. 47%. I can't see it. Where are we? 47% people long here on Top Step, 53 short, so pretty 50-50. Not a bad closure there on the 15. If I do want the longs though, I would have to proceed as 15 close bullish and then maybe buy the next one. Confirm a 30-minute fake out. Let's see, 30, yeah, 30 still a bit bearish. A little bit bearish. I don't think, did anyone, you guys on Zoom, anyone catch any, anything in Asia, really? I didn't really watch Asia too much today. I don't know if Mark did Mark catch anything today? I didn't manage to tune in. Only break even. Yeah, break even's good, man. Break even's good. Anyone get any Asia trades? Pretty well, same as yours. Yeah, nice man. Yeah, it's good. It was a good reason to mark out a break even. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Yep. Personal, use Ninja Trader, man. Yeah, it just didn't drive, yeah. Oh, what's this Maverick showing? I like this. What's this? This is cool. Mental game. Tactical skill. That's cool. So to only sim the holidays, probably start up after first. Yeah, smart decision, man. I like that. Smart, responsible decision, man. Thing is, December. I mean, December's been active this month, but yeah, December's been a profitable month for me. But yeah, December still can have some good moves. But of course, as we get closer, like when is it? Next, what, Wednesday? The markets, I mean, will still move on Monday as well. And then what, next week? You got Christmas Day on the Wednesday. So you could still get some trades on maybe Thursday and Friday. And then back again, probably, yeah, second, I would say. I'd be careful on the first. I'd say second is probably a good time to get back to, or maybe, you know, even the week after that. But start watching it again from, yeah, the second for sure. But I mean, yeah, like we have had some big moves. I mean, even last week, you know, the price action low time frame was pretty ugly. But if you actually measure how much price that we did, like, you know, it's 1,000 ticks up, you know, almost 1,000 back down. It was it's a huge range. Yeah, second year, nice, man, nice. My spread on gold. 1.5. 1.5 right now, man. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Trying to push a little bit lower here. I would love it if this Audi could flip. 40 ticks. Yeah, that's FX, man. Yep. 1.5 on the FX. Oh. Coming back down to the 30 lows here on gold. I say I'm not interested in the sales though, personally. News today is going to be interesting. I think Asia tomorrow should be pretty active. Maybe I may even consider an Asia stream tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. If I'm about, I'll let you guys know. I may consider an Asia stream tomorrow. Asia's always good the day after big US dollar news. I might do that actually. Actually, let's. What have I got on tomorrow? I feel like I have something on, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let's whilst I'm here, I may schedule an Asia stream tomorrow. I feel like I have something on. I don't remember though. Let me see. Same as when was it? Same as, was it yesterday? I said Asia would be good. Yeah, Tuesday. I said Asia would be good because you had the big news on Monday. So Asia the day after big US dollar news is always a pretty active day. I might do that actually. See if I can find a thumbnail for it. Yeah, probably will have a nice move for London. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I think we could get some. That's why I might do a. I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna schedule an Asia stream for tomorrow. What time? About maybe 10:30 or earlier Brisbane time. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably the only time I do like to watch. Oh, gold grabbing 30 lows. Audi could be flipping soon. This is looking good. This Audi could be nice. What day is it today? 18th. Tomorrow, 19th. At around, let's say about 10:30 tomorrow. See if we can watch. Yeah, Mark on stream. Yeah, Mark can do London. I'm taking over Asia now. Mark's fired. There you go. I'll do that tomorrow. I think it could be a pretty active session. Come on, Goldie. See if we get this Audi flip here. 30 minutes trying to find this support. It came down, re-grabbed the lows, instantly pulling back, which is nice. Bottom wick on the next 15. Could you consider a risky entry? It'd be a very risky entry. 12 ticks, maybe. Let's see. We've got a water leakage in the office. That's not good. That is not good. It's a very good question, man, and I actually have a video coming on that about using a. I have a video coming probably this weekend, man, about using the daily bias for intraday execution, because it's a good point. I have a video on that coming this week, man. If this 15 closes bullish, bottom wick on this the next 15, and I may take some risky longs, because this hourly to me is looking like it wants to flip. We're at a pretty decent level of support as well. It's almost worth it. If it doesn't work out, you know, you can manage risk around like 10 ticks. So I think it's worth it. Time we're coming up to 6:40 London time. That's where we've been seeing the moves recently as well. Trying to see if we can get this scalp higher as well. Stop loss be about 15. Oh, depending on where we get it. Let's see. I would like to see this 15 actually close above here. This hourly could flip, you know, we could be managing as soon as we come around to that area. Because that's what this trade's based off. Trade's based off the hourly and the 4 hourly having a decent pullback. Especially this 4 hour. Look at this 4 hour. Came down, grabbed the lows, haven't grabbed any of the highs. Potential morning star forming here as well. If we can respect this low, we could be looking for a little pullback. Just a pullback though. No, you're not going to have a, you know, huge reversal or anything like that. But just a little pullback. You know, manage into these highs for about 50. Yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's nice. Let's see, 2 minutes. I'll be taking on a combine today. Taking on a combine. What day is it today? Wednesday. Let's see. Instant bottom wick on this next 15, and we'll see if we can snipe a little pullback. Don't push too much, Goldie. And we can start to use maybe this area as a management point. If we break above this, we can look for longs. If we break back below it, you know, we can probably get out pretty quick. Looks like a good level to me. One minute. Next 15. Oh, don't close too. See, this is what we don't want to see. This is what we want to see. We want to see is close above. Close above next 15 bottom wick, and we'll see if we're going to get this. But what we don't want to see is we don't want to see this grab in the highs and closing below, because that could be a liquidity grab the previous highs. We want to see is actually breaking above this level and see if we can take a stab. Good morning, gold diggers. Good morning, man. Seconds here on gold. It's doing what we want so far. We got 14 seconds here. I don't have any orders in or anything like that. I'm going to try and market execute on a bottom wick on this next 15. Come on, Goldie, bottom wick. Okay, I'm taking a buy here on gold. I'm getting long here on Goldie. Stop will be very tight below these lows. Seeing if we can get this for a much bigger play higher. It's obviously, you know, it's high risk. So, like I say, I'm not taking this on my personal. I'm only taking this on a combine here. But the 15's closed above, you know, 15's grab levels, closed above this level. As long as we hold above this, I want to see if we can drive up into this trend line more. If the 15 was to close back below this level, I would look to get out straight away. So I'm keeping the stop tight. Even here, I wouldn't want it to come anywhere near here, really. Instant bottom wick here as well. Instant bottom wick. Even on the 5 minute here. I want to see this 5 minute respect this level. You know, you've just broken above it, you've grabbed the lows. If this 5 minute closes back below, I will probably look to get out aggressively. I want to see this grab the lows, flip bullish and drive. I don't like watching the 5 minute too much, but that's what I would want to see. Money net for one contract here on gold. Yeah, market execution, man. If you're not already in it, you can have a buy stop on the flip of the 15, like here. Put in a buy stop. If it doesn't flip, that's fine. But yeah, I have I market execution just off this area. I'm grabbing previous 5-minute lows, because if this area doesn't work out, we can get out pretty quick. The risk to reward is risk to reward's worth it. We just need to see it. We just need to see it actually drive and have some volume. That's all we need. We need some volume. Even if we look at this 30 on my bigger picture, if this 30 doesn't drive, we could do the exact same thing on the next 30. The next 30 may come down, bottom wick, and then we may do it. I am open to that as well. My entry's probably a little bit higher. I'd say probably like there. On the futures, it's around 61.8. Hard stop is at 60.2. Only risking about 160. 60.4. How do we got? 1 minute. Five's not looking too great here. Let me see. 5 minutes come down quite a lot here. It's not what I want to see on this 15. What I want to see is push already. I'm putting my hard stop in below this current 5 low. If we re-break that, we could come much lower. So I think that's a pretty decent stop now. Is this going to be the liquidity grab we want to flip bullish? Maybe, hopefully. But if you re-break this current low, I think you'll come much lower. So gone from risking about 170 to I'm only risking 90 here now. I'm about to get out here in a second on gold. Still in this on the futures. There you go. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out there on gold. Minus 9 ticks. It was looking like we were going to get that nice liquidity grab to push, which if we had pushed would have been great. But now that we're coming back down, you're probably going to come back down to these lows. There's no point leaving this open. If we were going to drive, we would have done it on what looked like that was going to be a nice liquidity grab. It doesn't look like we're going to just yet. Let me see the 15. Oh, is it? Did it just get us? Look at that. I think it did. Motherfucker, look at that. If you guys are still in it, well done. Looks like it just came down to re-grab that low one more time, which is crazy. Let's see though. Could we get back in? Let's see. 6 seconds. We may get back in, only if it makes sense. 5 minutes looking pretty ugly here now. 15, nah, I don't like it. I'll wait for this next 15 close, and I may give another chance, but I don't like that. I don't like that 5 minute. If we were gonna drive, we would have grabbed the 5 minute lows and pushed with volume. As soon as we start stalling, I'm not interested in holding. So we got that at minus about 9 ticks, which is good. Yeah, so you come back down here now. How many days do you think a trader should aim to pass the combine? 1 week doable when doing prop trading or gambling? Honestly, man, I would take a month. I would do it throughout the month. You could do it in a week. You could, if the market conditions are right. But I'd say do it slow and steady. I've passed combines before just using one contract. So you want to be slow and steady with it, and do it consistently, not just like open max contract size. You don't want to try to open max contract size and full margin it. If you actually want to do it consistently, yeah, I would give yourself the whole month to do it, to be honest, man. It's what, like 6% to pass? If you're doing 6% in a week, I mean, it's possible, but you're probably risking a bit too much. 6% for the month, I think, is a much more realistic target, man. Let's see if we won't watch this on the 5 with this 15 of being valid. the 5 minute just messing around again. That's the reason I don't trade the 5 minute anymore. It's the first time I've watched the 5 minute in ages. But yeah, I think a month is a better time frame to aim for. Give yourself the month. I think the month's good. Even if you don't do it in a month, you know, even if it takes you 2 months. The good thing about Top Step is it's only one step to get funded, so you know there's no need to rush it. Look at this. If we just stuck to the initial stop of the 15 low, still not really driving now. I still think the 30 is probably going to have a better bottom wick. If this next 30 doesn't drive, next 30 I think will still come down bottom wick, and then we could still get it. Where's the volume, Goldie? Where's the volume? Where's the volume? Yeah, Morningstar, man. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to play. Yeah, I'm trying to play the nice Morningstar. Absolutely. This one here. The Morningstar is when you kind of come down at the lows and do that, and then push. And the Evening Stars to the highs. We grab the highs and then push down. So that's a nice, yeah, a nice morning one. Trying to be formed here. I think it could play out on the 30 though. And that's also what I'm trying to play on the 4 hour. The 4 hours kind of forming one, but you came here, so you've rejected, you grabbed the lows, you've held it. So you're basically looking for this 4 hour to flip bullish and continue pushing up. Which even if you wait for the 4 hour flip, up into these highs, it's 40 ticks, not bad. Still 40 ticks, but yeah, there's kind of what this rejection, grab the lows, retesting, little left shoulder, head, right shoulder, intraday. Looking for that nice push up. There's your support, liquidity grab, retest, push. So even for like a 4 hour outlook, like that's still a good trade as well. I'll get back in potentially 5 minutes. Get this hourly close, 7 AM London time as well. Yeah, like this. So this is the they're the nice morning ones. Reject doji and a nice push. I like that. I prefer them when they look like, yeah, like that. Evening and morning. It's pretty much what we're trying to do on the 4 hour right now. Hey Mocky, what's going on? Welcome back. Good question, Brad. Probably maybe around either the 2nd or the 3rd, or just wait until the 6th of January, which would be the Monday. But I'll probably, no, not the 2nd. Yeah, maybe the 2nd. You could potentially keep an eye on the 2nd, I reckon. 2nd or 3rd. Officially, probably back on the 6th, I'd say. Sixth of January would be the first, like, yeah, first full week of the year. Hourly. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. There, for sure. Nice little push up. Yeah, I agree, Shane. I very likely will, man. Very likely will. Kind of see a nice little morning star there as well. The best way to trade these morning and evening stars is, once you see the daily kind of grabbing lows and holding support, anticipating the next day is going to retest, hold it, and then you get the drive. That's how I like to trade them. So even if we were still in this on gold, we'd probably be getting close to getting out here a break even if this 15 doesn't drive. If anyone is still in this 15, I'd be wanting to see this 15 actually push. Otherwise, the next 30 can give you a steeper bottom wick, which rather than trying to survive that, I personally would rather get out at break even and get a better entry. I'll be full margin on Christmas Day. 25th is a Wednesday, yeah, full margin on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, full margin Christmas Eve. Full margin Boxing Day. Just get out break even, yeah, nice. And even if you did take the flip, you still would be already tagged in as well. What's that 5 minute up to? We get a 5 minute, disgusting. Broke below, broke above, below, above, now holding it. 1 minute here on gold. Full margin blue by count, that's why I'm asking. Yeah, honestly, man, if you're asking about, how many days to pass the combine, I think a week is, unless the markets are just fantastic that week, I think you should aim for the month, man. Really hope you're doing amazing. Hey, man, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm doing good, thank you, man. Hope you're doing well. Was 400 away from passing. Honestly, man, that's when combines are the hardest. When you're really close to passing, that's when the pressure and the psychology can really get to you. It's being that close to passing is honestly sometimes worse than being in drawdown. It can be very, very tough. You just got to stay super neutral and don't it's easier said than done, but don't trade the combine. It doesn't matter what level you are, just trade the charts. On a week like this week, FOMC today, final week of the year, if you're 400 away from passing, obviously in hindsight, but just for moving forward, be okay with taking a step back as well. All you need is one good trade to pass that. Obviously, we want to pass it and be funded right away, but it can be the hardest part. That's what I used to hate about doing the FTMOs as well. So 15's closed, respecting the level. Can we get a re-entry here? Let's have a look. What's the 30 minute done? Yeah. Oh, is that just gonna push? Grab the lows here, held support, grab the lows, close nice and bullish. We just got a 10 second bottom wick. I think we could get a re-entry here soon. If anyone was still in from this initial flip, depending on where your entry is, I'd be break even around this area. I think if you can break these highs and drive from here, great. Where can we get a re-entry? It kind of just gave like I said, a 10 second bottom wick and is already pushing. Not a bad 30 minute close. I had that hourly close. Hourly. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not amazing, to be honest. We got resistance here. We got support here. Like if we just clean this up for a second, what did we do? Although I do believe we're going to rip this trend line, what are we actually doing? We're stuck in this little range. We got time here. We got plenty of time. I just really like the buys because of this trend line. I think so many people are probably trying to short gold right now. So if we can get maybe a steeper bottom wick on this 30, I'll see if we can get a good entry. Yeah, absolutely, man. Trade the combine how you intend to trade the XFA. Yeah, 100%, man. And even when you're trading on the funded accounts, you have to have 5 $200 green days to get the payout. But you also have to remember that you don't have to do that in one go. Like I'd be up like 170 on a trade. It would come into my TP area, but I'd be like, oh no, well, I've got to make $30 more to get the payout. It's like, no, if it's coming into an area where you need to manage a trade, you know, them $150 days, they'll still add up towards your payout. You don't have to hit the $200 days in every single trade. Did anyone manage to survive this somehow? Yeah, you got 5K payout rule now, man. Yep. That's 5K per account though. So, you know, you can still have up to like a 25K payout. But I still think 5K is very fair. And you know, say if you make 10K and you can only take out 5, the other 5's still yours. You can take it out on the next next payout day. Yeah, 5K every 5 $200 days. Yeah, I think it's very fair. One of the most amazing new top step features is locking yourself out depending on how many trades you've taken as well. I think that's a fantastic feature. So you can limit yourself to only a certain amount of trades a day. If you take more than that many trades, then it will lock you out, which I think is fantastic. I think that's a great update to Top Step X. Yeah, you're being alive is soon enough. Exactly, man. Exactly. Top Step just gets better. Yeah, all the time, man. They're always in. That's why I love and promote and talk about Top Step so much, because they're always actually just listening to what people want, and they make changes that make sense. You know, they're not like doing changes to try and screw people over. Like a lot of the changes they do make, I'm like, yeah, that's very useful. Stops people from trying to, you know, they don't want people who are just going to try and full margin the combines and full margin the XFAs. Like they want people who are going to trade consistently. $30-minute coming back down here, guys. If you were still in this, you'd be out of break even here anyway. So we didn't miss too much here. Festive. Look at this. Christmas. Wow. We've got the Christmas lights in the background. Look at that. What a time to be alive. Yeah, nah, never. You know, almost all payouts you always hear something. Sorry, all prop firms you almost hear something bad from, but never anything bad from Top Step. Never been denied a payout or heard about people being denied payouts, anything like that at all. The only one prop firm that I will actually recommend to people. Yeah, I wish I accept South Africans. Yeah, I wonder why. Well, there must be some sort of rules. Yeah, disappear 100%, man. Yeah, there'll be lots of little prop firms going, that's for sure. More regulation is good, I think. Stop every other influencer starting a prop firm every other week, and then just disappearing. Like, what was it? There was quite a few that went recently as well, I think. People always say to me, like, would I ever start a prop firm? I'm like, absolutely not. The whole logistics behind it is like, Top Step are like a full operation. I've spoken to a lot of the Top Step team, and people don't realize they're absolutely huge, and they're great at what they do as well. It's like a full operation. Yeah, new ones pop up and go out. I have seen some brokers doing it now as well, which I'm not really a fan of. I think everyone's just trying to jump on the bandwagon. Again, that's the reason I love Top Step, is because they're actually trying to get consistently profitable traders, and they'll, you know, help you build that live account as well. I don't know any other prop firm that does that. What are we up to, Goldie? 15-minute, not really doing too much here. 30-minute, we got that resistance at 26.48-ish. A little bit of a tough range here on gold. There's the Audi looking Yeah, Audi's kind of tough here on gold. We are expecting a bit of a tough day, so don't you guys watching, don't burn yourself out too much today. It's FOMC day. Even if we were still in these buys, that would have got us a break even. I would definitely be at break even by that point. Yeah, Apex good man. Yep. Yeah. The rest stay away. I know there's so many new ones popping up, and people are always like, "What do I think about this prop firm? What do I think about this prop?" It's like, just stick to the ones that are well known. I don't know why everyone's trying to search for something new. Yeah, 100% George. I agree, man. I agree. Which I honestly think will be nicer. I think it will more so come towards probably the next hourly close. Yeah, but there is been a lot of sketchy things about the owner of my fund of futures. Same owner that owns my fund of Forex. There's a lot of sketchy things about that guy. Just because there's no activation fee isn't really enough. There's been many of denied payouts on my funded futures. I'm trying to drive, come back down. Yeah, fast rate rug pull, yeah, man. Literally. It's crazy. Honestly, for buys, because we're not, if we were going to drive, I thought we'd do it from here. If we're not going to do it from here, I honestly think we just have to wait for price to get back above here. Once we do get back above there, the 4 hour would have flipped bullish at that point. And you still have about 30 ticks minimum in T highs, but I think you'll come up much higher as well. And for sells, no sells till back below there maybe. He said I would never rug pull your payout again. I didn't even hear that part. That's crazy. So ridiculous. That's all good, Brian. It's crazy here as well, man. Audio and video recording on YouTube. That's crazy. It's insane. What happened to that, I can't remember her name. That girl who had that meme coin recently. Didn't she rug pull everyone as well? What was the coin called? I can't remember what it was called. Everyone said she was going to jail or something. What was it? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, what's the coin? What was the coin called? It was what was it? Straight to a prison. What the fuck? Oh, was it Hall? I wouldn't even know which one to fucking click on. Is this it? Nah, it wasn't that long ago, was it? It was way more recent than that. Or was it? No, I don't think it was these. I don't even know what any of this shit means. Is she going to prison or what? Everyone was saying that she was going to like jail or something. Yeah, it was a pump and dump for sure. It was literally an insane one as well. It's crazy. How soon do I go to break even? I go to break even depending on the price action, man. It's not really like it's not a tick amount. So for instance, these buys here, I would be break even at these buys just simply off the fact that you're in a bit of a range. But it's not really like it's not a tick amount. it's as soon as we start coming into a level where I think price could go against me, I look to manage. So when I took the buys earlier on gold, I took buys from around here. Once we grabbed these lows, then grabbed these lows, I took buys around here. I was break even as soon as we start coming up into this reversal region. Although I'm trying to play it much higher, the second we come into a level where I'm like, okay, cool, we've rejected off this in the past, I have to manage my trade. If we can break the resistance, fantastic. But as soon as we come into this area, I have to manage the trade because this is exactly what could happen. So it's more so about trying to understand the markets from that neutral perspective. I'm like, cool, regardless of if I want price to go up or down, if I'm in longs and we start coming into a resistance barrier of where the trade can go against me, regardless of what I want, this is an area where I have to manage my trade. So it's all about the charts, never I don't go to break even because it's 20 ticks and I like 20 ticks. I'll go to break even because it's coming into an area where price can start to reverse and go against me, and I have to manage my risk. So going to break even has to be very strategic. People like to go break even because they're scared of losing money or they like the look of the dollar amount. I go to break even because the trade has come into an area where if it reverses from it, I don't want to be in it anymore. Oh no, I had a text from Qcoin. Someone tried to access my account. Spoke to the guy. I thought it was sus. Google the number on the phone and hung up. No way, that's crazy. Oh yeah, that's crazy, Robbie. It's insane. That's insane. Fuck, you could have so easily fallen with that as well. That's crazy. The same number, essentially the code. How'd they even do that? That's insane. Yeah, we do have this one. I just wish I had a target to sell it. I just don't like selling right into the daily and 4-hourly support. Yeah, we definitely do though. We definitely do. I think we touched 590 in January. Let's have a look, man. I think we could see gold. Yeah, I think we see gold back it down to 2600. So 590 is pretty much around that area. I think we're going to see gold come down and grab these lows. Maybe not today, but I do think we could pull back a little bit. And then these lows to me look very, very interesting, which is you've got 2600 just down there as well. Which is, yeah, it's a big level. A really big area. And what would we potentially also be forming down here as well? I think so, man. I think it's a nice area. 15-minute on gold. Yeah, grabbing highs, unfortunately. Grabbing the highs, grabbing the lows. Scammers be scamming. They're smart scammers. They're getting smarter. Well, even the ones that we have coming in Discord is crazy, pretending to be me. So how did they even like think of doing that? Very tough range here in gold. She fell asleep live on X chat last week. Is the yeah, news headlines, is the Hark tour girl still asleep? Has she like come out and said anything about it? I don't think so. Is she still asleep? Maybe. Fuck it. That's enough of that. That is owly looking. So it's going to be an alert day soon, unfortunately, guys. This is what I was expecting today. I've given it 3 chances today, which is quite a lot for me. 2 break evens and -9 ticks for me today on gold. It's gonna be annoying. You're gonna see. We're gonna see it. I'm gonna jump on tomorrow, and after FOMC, we're gonna be all the way up here, all the way back up here. Like, ah, you mother. But yeah, I don't want to get too trapped up in this range. We do have this nice head and shoulders, but because we've already grabbed the lows, if I was going to trade this head and shoulders, yeah, I would have to see price probably get back below here. The thing is, even if price does get back below here, well, 5 minutes had a big spike down there on gold. Big spike down there on gold. What are you rejecting? But yeah, I was going to say, if we do, if we do break below here, it's like, we've got so much noise to the left. That's what makes it so tough. Look at this 5 minute. Just, currency flipping bullish. What's that? 15. Look at these grabs of this support. Look at this. Is it going to tease us with the longs one more time? 4th shot. That's a lot of shots. Still getting amazing, yeah. Yeah, I assume she got someone led her into it. I'm assuming there's someone behind it all. But still, she was the one talking about it. Obviously it doesn't make it okay, but yeah. I would assume there is probably people behind all these celebrity rug balls. How's this 30 minute looking? See, 30 minutes, look at that. 30 minutes still looking nice. I thought you were trying to flip. 5 minute came down for a potentially big liquidity grab here. What would stops look like? 20, which is still not bad. 20 is still not bad. You could manage if you start closing back below here or something. If you close below here, you could probably manage again. Wait, here. I don't know, Goldie. I don't trust you today. I don't trust you today, Goldie. Unless we get a steep bottom wick, I'll consider a flip. Gold's scaring me a bit today. Gold's not being very nice to me today. I didn't get this, guys. This is why I don't trust gold here. I'm not in this guy's up. Yeah, I've been cutting me up this week. Yeah, it's required a lot of patience, man. That's for sure. Prior to today, I only had 2 trades for the whole week. And today I've had 3. But it is, yeah, it's such a huge week. You know, it's the final trading week of the year. We got FOMC today. We've had lots of other news this week as well. It's definitely been a week to be on the back foot, that's for sure. Especially when you go look at the daily, which is something I'm going to talk about soon, is, you know, where you jump on the daily and it's like, well, the daily candles, you know, doji. So you don't really know where the daily's going to go. You're coming right down into. Last time we were in this range, the daily just chopped for so long. So we can imagine on the daily time frame, there's no real direction here. So when I kind of see the daily like this, I'm like, cool. When I drop down to the low time frame, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious. Yeah, Mandela, yeah. 10 ticks for the day. That's good, man. 10 ticks is good, man. Gonna save the express fund accounts for the new year. Yeah, good job, Brad. Have a good Christmas and New Year to you as well, man. You guys on Zoom, we got the Christmas Day giveaway for the yearly subscription, which I need to actually make a form for. Whole 2025 access to the community for completely free. I'm gonna create a basic form to actually make the names easier. Let me just making this. I'll make this form for you guys on Zoom, and then we can make it a little bit easier. Christmas giveaway. Name, short answer, add a question. Yeah, both. Required. I'll send that in. You guys on Zoom, I'll send that in after. Balloon Brad. Absolutely it is. I got infamous pictures of Balloon Brad as well. I got some infamous pictures. Balloon Brad, yeah. I think we have to, if you're still here, Brad, I think we have to change your Discord username to Balloon Brad. I think that's fair. I think we'll have to vote for that. Read about the 4,000 bitcoins? Nah, I didn't, man. That's insane. How the fuck? Nah, I didn't. I haven't heard that, man. It's insane. Share. All right. Let me copy the link. All right, you guys on Zoom. I'm going to post it in the giveaway channel. There we go. What are we up to, Goldie? What are we up to? I don't think we're doing anything. Look at the 5 minute. We ripped the lows. Looking like we're going to get that push back higher. 5 minutes straight back bearish. It's a bit of a chop day today here, guys. Bit of a chop day. Do you want the charger? Find her on YouTube 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I did see that, man. I did see that. I saw that guy that was spending all the money. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that's how much he stole. That's insane. That's ridiculous. Did that full mark? Oh yeah, look at that, nice. Well, you got 11 responses on the form. Good job, guys. We'll do that on Christmas Day. I'll message one of you guys on Christmas Day, and we'll have the whole 2025 in the community for free. I do it every single year. How much more do we need to see here on gold? What have we got? What's the plan here? I honestly think the easiest plan here on gold right now, guys, is we can see this. You know, even on a 30-minute, we're giving false signs of trades. You know, we're grabbing lows, closing bullish. Like, to me, this was a great trade in normal times, and you can see we're not driving from here. Why are we not driving from here? Well, I don't know, we must be finding some sort of resistance. Would this level make sense? Well, let's have a look. Yes, it would. Look, broke, support, resistance, support, resistance. So yeah, here's a strong barrier of resistance that we'd probably need to see price get back above before we get the longs. And then for the downside, minimum here. So this is an area where I personally don't want to get trapped in. Even though there's a 33 tick range, which is not bad, it's still too choppy for me. So I think what we do here, guys, is you guys set the same alerts as me. I don't want to sit here and get chopped up. And that's what I was, I wasn't expecting this today. I did try and give it 3 chances though, which is probably a bit too many, but for now on gold, this 30 minutes about to close respecting this resistance. If I want the sales on gold, I want to see a strong breakout of this level. I don't want to see just a little closure and like a little. I want to see some decent volume to get me to want to trade in any of this noise as well. I do prefer the upside because of this trend line. Well, let's just wait 30 seconds. Yeah, I prefer longs. I prefer buys all the way back up into here to come and grab some of the trend line. I still believe a lot of people will be trying to short this. If I am going to get the longs though, yeah, I want to see price actually close above this level on, I'd say, minimum the 30 minute. So I'm not going to get a trade until realistically 8 to maybe 8:30 to maybe even 9 a.m. London time. So rather than sitting here watching this, what we'll do is we'll set an alert like around here. If the alert goes off, that means we're probably about to break back above this level. See it actually close above. And then from, around this region up into here, 40 to potentially 100 ticks. Much, much, much nicer range. But we want to see it actually break with volume. And for the downside, I'll probably wait for price to maybe close aggressively like below these areas, and I would consider some sells. And anything in between, this is for me is just going to be one big no trade range. I don't want to get chopped up into, because we can see the price actually just giving false hopes and zero drive in these areas. So for now, guys, set your alerts above the highs, above the lows, and stay patient. Don't force it. It's FOMC day today. We have an Asia stream tomorrow as well. We'll jump on the Asian live stream at about 10:30. You guys on Zoom, we'll jump on about 10:30 for an Asian session tomorrow. But for now, I will monitor throughout the rest of the day, and I will keep you guys posted for the pre-New York market call as well. But remember, it's FOMC day. Price is pretty choppy. Don't force it. Don't take unnecessary trades and losses. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Yeah, you too, man. I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right. YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. I was expecting a bit of a chop day today. We gave the trade one chance, took about -9 ticks, which was good risk management. And yeah, for now, you guys have my alerts. You know the ranges I'm looking to play. But I'm going to leave it for now. I'm not going to sit here and watch it. I think price could chop for the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And we don't need to force a trade pre-FOMC. But hopefully you guys did still get some value in today's stream. And I'll be live again tomorrow for the Asian session instead. So be sure to go onto my channel, check the live stream schedule. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And we should be having a pretty active Asian session. So trade the news safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.